Greetings. So I had a question from someone based on I think my recent post on the Guru Tattwa, where I was telling that Guru Tattwa is common among all the teachers, masters, mediators of light, and that Tattwa works as a connection between God and humanity. It's a link between the human consciousness and God consciousness. It's that simple definition. But yes, then a question arose as to how to know if I'm safe, because there are so many people who get caught up in so many things, and how do we know somebody is genuine, somebody is not, somebody is representing the light, or are they representing some kind of darkness? How do I know? Especially those who do not have teachers or gurus, they are new on the path. So I have only one thing to say: nothing will go wrong if you are connected to the source. That is the key. Be always connected to the source. There is something called the source from where you all come. Whether you call it God, Divine, Supreme, Allah, Buddha, Jesus, Ram, whatever you want, like you call. But there is the Supreme Consciousness, which I call the source. You call it Shiva. Anything you call it. If you know of that higher power, many of the people who are not believers, I deal with so many of them who are not believers, yes, especially the youngsters, they don't have any fascination towards all the God concepts. But when I ask them, okay, then who do you think or what do you think is higher than you? They say, I know there is a higher power. I said, that's it. Trust that higher power. That higher power can never diminish you, can never put you down. It will take care of you. So when you are connected to the source all the time, and then you move out into this world wherever you want, however you want to move through, having different experiences, exploring the planet, exploring spirituality, you are safe. Only when I am not rooted in that divine consciousness and that higher power can I be caught up with my own lower mind. That lower mind is called the ego. Apni manmani karo. Whatever I feel, however my mind says, I go, and then I fall into trouble. Because I am the listener of my mind. Mind is not a proper guide. The intellect is. Intellect is the next source of God. It is the extended hand of God. It is Murugan. Murugan is the son of Shiva. Shiva is light. Awareness is Murugan. Awareness is the Tattwa of Buddhi that connects you. So you have to listen to your awareness. It's that simple, devas. So you need not worry about all these things. I know there are a lot of fears being put into the people's mind. Oh, if you do this, this will happen. If somebody will come and catch you and go, and you might get carried away and all that. You cannot get carried away. And where will you get carried away? You come from the source, you will go back there only. Who can play around with you? Even if somebody plays around with you, it is purely karmic. You do some nonsense, you do some mischief, and you will find those kind of people playing mischief with you. And once that karmic debt is cleared, you are back. Again the source will pull you back. The source can never abandon you. Please understand, you are the source, you are the light. And if you are the light, how can you be abandoned? Only when you do not have the wisdom of this Tattva, experientially, I'm not telling knowledge-wise, you have to experience this. Once you experience, you are free. Please don't come to me with all those concepts. Great concepts. You are stuck. You are scared. And your only source of security is your concepts. So you go around projecting that fear to everybody. Because if you don't get votes, you feel alone. You believe in something, and then you look around, people are believing something else. And you feel alone. And that is why you go and project your beliefs to others. Say, this is how it is. There is no conclusion as to how it is. Your mind is concluding things. The Supreme Consciousness is infinite. There are infinite possibilities in this whole play of consciousness. Infinite. So if you understand that, and if you connect to the source from everything coming, you are very safe, devas. You are surrendered to the source, and then you tell, you take me. You show me the way. You show me the way through this world, and you protect me. You guide me. I surrender to you. And कुछ हो ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता. I have never found anything wrong happening that way. Yes, I have had wrong experiences, negative experiences before also, but the Supreme Consciousness protects you. As a Bhairava. I don't want to bring this Bhairava concept also into your head, because that is a new concept for you. You'll say, what is this now? If you do not know, forget it. Whatever you know as your Supreme Consciousness, trust that. That is everything. Okay, so please stop projecting these fears, your fears, unto me. I'm not going to buy it. Please don't sell it to the people who are naive, who do not know. Guide them properly. If you do not know something, first experience it and then guide it. Don't guide people on half-baked information or what you read from here and there or what you have picked up from society. Your society has different ways to put brilliant things into your head, especially if you are not aware, if your intellect is not sharp. You will catch everything and then you will live in that fear. You will live in doubt. Have clarity, have the light of awareness. Develop awareness, practice awareness. If you need help, come, shifting into awareness. We do these practices where your inner guru is activated. Please understand, the outer guru has no vested interest in you. All the outer gurus, they only want to reach you to the source. They are not the destination, they know it. But they come because you cannot understand higher language. You do not understand the language of light. You do not understand the language of silence. So you need somebody who makes noise. Here is a lot of noise for you. So you catch the noise and you connect to the silence. That's the whole thing. Moving from noise to silence. All external mediators make noise so that they can move you into your internal master, which is silence. That's all the concept of Guru Tattwa is. All the Tattwa that is working, all the light of God is working through diverse, infinite possibilities, because we are having infinite outcomes, manifestations of the Supreme Consciousness. Infinite ways. So there are infinite ways again. So infinite mediums, infinite, what do you call, manifestations. There are so many species and manifestations. Don't you think all those species, all those different types of people, they need different types of subjects, different types of mediators according to their flavors? That is what I am against. There is no one flavor. I will not accept that. I outright reject that. Yes, I owe to all my teachers because they make me what I am today. But I also know the teachers are not my destination. So I have great gratitude that my masters have taught me this, what I am speaking. The true gift of my master, my Gurudev, is this, what I speak. This comes from His grace. And this is not a binding grace. It's a grace of freedom. Anyways, I'm heading right now after meditating in a Samadhi place, going for the webinar where we are checking out our self-worth issues and issues with self-love. There are big problems here and people don't know. They keep this aside and they are doing all spiritual practices. You have to identify what is not working in you, what is going wrong in you. With so much hordes of self-worth issues that you can't love yourself, you don't take care of yourself, you feel so demeaned by life and you're searching for validations and you're searching for even teachers to give you validations. You're searching for relationships to give you validations. You're seeking for something from outside. That is why you're stuck in the outside world. Everything you're seeking from outside. And when you don't get it, or when they are temporary, you get disheartened. You're not understanding where this is coming from. Source is somewhere else. That's why I'm doing this webinar today. Moving ahead, it's called. All those who are stuck. You're all stuck. Half of us are stuck in this half-baked knowledge that we have taken from here and there. If you are interested, come join. Even now, if you want to join, 12 o'clock there, join. Otherwise, no problem. I'll try to make it in the courses. I'm not sure, but or we'll do some other time also. No issues. Next week, I want to do something on Bhaava. Bhaava. Power of your devotion and emotion. People think I'm talking dry language with no Bhaava. I'll tell you what is the power of Bhaava. Come connect to that. We'll do a program next week. And you'll experience what Bhaava can do. The power of your emotions. Whichever Bhaava. If you have Bhaava, that's it. That power of emotion, if you can soak into that. I want to show you that this Arunachala Tattwa is full of devotion, bhakti, and emotions and feelings. This might not seem while we are talking jnana, but ask the people who practice it. They're soaked in that. So I want to remove all these misconceptions. It's not dry stuff. You'll see deep connections. And I'll tell you what is Guru Tattva. I'll make you experience that. What I constantly experience, my connection with my Guru. I don't have to speak. I don't like speaking about it because it's very personal. But you want to experience that in your hearts, I can make you do that. Just that tool is needed. The right approach is needed. Perspective is needed. Check it out. We'll do it. Our whole aim is to be free, dear ones. That's all. Aur kuch kaam dhanda nahi hai. The whole aim and purpose is to free and liberate. So I don't belong to any one idea. I'm dead against. I belong to all. I'm open to all ideas, all the masters, all the teachings, everything I embrace. Because I'm connected to the source, I'm safe. Nobody can take undue advantage of me. Neither will I allow anybody to take undue advantage of me. Because I'm light. Believe in that. You're the child of God. Stay blessed.